Welcome, I am Babedi Samakabadi on Babedi Samakabadi Faces Reality, whereby I am still on the topic of my horrible dating journey. Once again, I'm still saying that I am sharing my story, not in any way to diminish, attack, or undermine anyone. On the last episode, which was episode 2, we were talking about when I traveled home and the then boyfriend gave me a call to say, we need to talk. And I just simply, without hesitation, asked, are you willing to dump me? And he went silent. But before we get into that, I want us to go back a bit to that scenario. I hope you remember very well the scenario of abortion. On that night, the horrible night whereby the boyfriend inserted the abortion pills, I told you that the abortion was successful. I was bleeding, I was vomiting, I was bleeding, excessively, and also I was having diarrhea, or you can call it a running stomach. So as I was bleeding, changing my sanitary pads, I did saw or received a zygote. I saw it came along with the bleeding to actually confirm that, ma'am, you were pregnant. Now your pregnancy has been destroyed, has been terminated, has been aborted on that matter by the very exact man who has impregnated you, the very exact man who you think or been saying loves you. I looked at him and I asked him if he is willing to see the zygote. He said no. He didn't want to, and yeah. I'm such a kind person at heart. I was still kind, even at that moment. I was like, okay. I wrapped it off, kept it away, threw it at the toilet, pit latrine toilet. That night I said I was no longer using the bathroom or the toilet inside the house. I was now going up and down outside the house to the pit latrine. So, and I am an anemic or a low blood person. I am dealing with low blood since 2009. So imagine going through abortion. What can that lead to? That's why we are just, or I am just saying and agreeing with you who are saying that this was totally planned murder. Of course, some can survive, of which I hope in my heart, with the love that I had for him and the love that I thought he had for me, he never thought I would die through that. I hope he was praying that it can just be what had turned out to be, an abortion, which did not take my life. But guess you what? The side effects, I bled. I did not know anything about abortion. I'm sure he did not know anything. So he did not, because as I researched afterwards, he did not bring the cleansing tablets. He only brought the abortion tablets, which if you do not cleanse, you are going to continue bleeding. I continued to bleed for the whole month. This abortion was done in November 13th, 2015. Okay. So, yeah. I bled for the whole of November to December. And what did I do? As a well-known patient of low blood, I just went to my doctor and requested for supplements. The ferrous forte, those who know the iron supplements. or the HB booster. I did not. I said I was embarrassed to just go and say I had an abortion. May you kindly assist me. Remember that abortion is illegal in Botswana. So I did not want to go through all those complications, embarrassments and everything. I just went to get my supplements, telling my doctor that I'm just feeling these and all sorts. He gave me those tablets, and yeah, I continued taking them until the bleeding stopped eventually after the whole month. And yeah, we continued dating for the whole year, which was the year of 2016. Towards the year of 2016, I received a call from this guy. I was home, like I'm saying, my home village. He said, we need to talk. I just asked him, why do you want to dump me? Remember that I'm having several occasions of him doubting our relationship or giving me signs that he is not yet settled into this relationship. But before that, after the abortion, I said he said to me, I don't know if it was guiltness that was speaking through him to say, okay, I've made this lady go through a lot. Maybe for me to actually make up for her is to promise her marriage or something, because he said to me he wants to take our relationship to the next level. And I was like, okay, no problem with me, my girl. I was head over heels. I was in love. Anyway, the guy started taking me to his home village. He started taking me to his church for me to know him even more, not just the fancy life that we were having, the crazy moments of love that we were having. He started taking me to his village now, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm here now. Yeah, okay. Then that time came, I returned from my home village, and post my return, I have never seen this guy. I told him I am back. He never showed up at my house. I started asking him what's wrong, he started avoiding me. Now I began to be a nagging girlfriend. He started telling me that I'm nagging him, tiring him by calling several times. I'm bothering him. Oh, guys, you can imagine the anxiety. Like, oh my God, what is going on? What is wrong? What have I done? Even though you know that you have done nothing. But all those things, the relationship was just crumbling before my eyes. And whew, there came a time whereby I told you we were in the certain club together. We had a camp. This camp, or during the performances, the competitions, the practices, he was always with me. He would pick me from home, drop me at home after rehearsals, after performances. We were always together. On camps, we were sleeping together, my dear. So now he started pulling back, like on camps. He was no longer coming to pick me up. He was no longer taking me home. He was no longer sleeping with me. And then one of the days, I went on to borrow his phone. When we were at the camp, I said, borrow me your phone. He gave it to me. I went to where we were camping. He was in a car with the rest of the boys. Then I took the phone, went to where I was making the beds. I laid there, opened his phone. Of course, I knew what I wanted and I found it. I'm not a snoopy person, but at that point, I was pushed to get answers for myself because the guy was not willing to give me answers. He was just avoiding me. And as I was busy scrolling through the phone, I had some of the girls saying, "Yay, the owner's the phone is there." I looked back and he was right there behind me. Gave him his phone. I found the message of this name that I know, but this name, it seemed like they don't know each other. But the one I knew is the previous girlfriend, which he left to be with me. But now it seems he gotten the same, the girl with the same name, because the conversation was showing that it's a new couple. It's a new love kind of vibe. Like, have you eaten? Please eat. I don't want you to lose weight. By that time, Babedi has lost weight. She has wasted off, my dear, because of this man. But he is busy telling another woman that I don't want you to lose weight. I miss you. I love you. Oh my God. I just asked him, like, Jude, who is this girl? Is it the person I know or somebody new? He just looked at me and smiled, then walked away. My dear, I just, because I did not have proper answers, or I was still doubting my thoughts, I just brushed it over. And then when I was about to sleep, I went to tell him that, bye, good night. Hey. Wow, Jesus has to come already, because whatever that we are going through on this earth, I can't be undone. I went out, it was dark, the boys and the girls, the couples were all over. I went out, I went to his car, and the moment I wanted to open the car, I saw the lady inside the car, and the boy was actually driving away because he saw me coming, so he drove away with this girl. Unfortunately, I didn't see who the girl was. Can't wait to meet you on the next episode. I am Babedi Samakabadi on Babedi Samakabadi Faces Reality. We are still on my horrible dating journey.